I am going to review a classic action RPG, Secret of Mana. This game is made by Square, the same guys who made the Final Fantasy series. The game was released in 1993, and it is still to this day a classic in its genre. This game is about a boy who... Wait, I am not going to explain the story for two reasons. 1. It will spoil the fun for you. 2. I am lazy, so sue me. Anyway, you play as 3 characters. If you play the game for a while, that is, you start as one, team up with a girl, and after that you make your team complete with a little stupid-looking dwarf, and you travel to different places of a giant world killing bad guys all around the place. The story is really excellent, it really grabs you by the throat, and will only release you when the game is finished. The graphics in this game are stunning, all areas look great, and there is great variety in towers, forests, mountains, caves, temples, and much more. The battle system is excellent as well. All characters have a wide arsenal of weapons. You buy some, and you find others, which you can upgrade to higher levels for more destructive attacks, and you can also use magic attacks for even more destructive attacks. A player can charge his or her weapon to a level from 1 to 8 depending on his or her level of skill with the weapon. Magic skill has levels as well. Spells are learned by meeting each of the 8 elementals. Square's use of the 4 elements returns in Secret of Mana, except now there are 8 elements: water, earth, wind, fire, light, darkness, moon, and nature. The soundtrack is really one of the best I've ever heard in any game. During sad moments it switches to a sad, depressive tune, and when you're fighting a boss it changes into a wild craze. This game is an RPG, so expect tons and tons of text to read, and you are kinda forced to read all of it, since if you skip it all away you will miss important storyline bits which makes you wander all around the world without knowing what to do, screwing up your game, since that means you're stuck. This is the only thing that might scare gamers away, but it is common in RPGs, after all. The game's characters are cool, as well. There are many different people in the game, and they have their own background story. And the enemies, man, the enemies are so badass. You have werewolves, bats, ghosts, goblins, ducks from hell, toadstools, not your typical Mario toadstools, but evil toadstools, and more. This game is also packed with a lot of bosses. Some may appear multiple times in the game, only with different colors. Time for the conclusion. This game is recommended to every RPG fan, and even to casual gamers. I am the living proof of that fact, since I normally hate RPGs. Anyway, this is a classic game, and one of the best Super Nintendo games. I give this game a 9 out of 10.